Hello, everybody. Oh, gosh. Guess what? It's Tuesday already.
Yay!
Yay. Hey, Julie, how are you?
Hello, Carolyn.
Gee, the week was by so fast.
It does. It does.
Gee, here we are again on Tuesday, coming to you live from this wonderfully renovated, restored branch of the Walpole Town Library in North Walpole. And it is gorgeous,
Isn't it?
yes. I'm telling you, Julie, this it's I can't say enough. I hope everybody will come and visit every once in a while, because it's just so nice and welcoming.
It is.
And it's bright and it's open,
and there are authors here that aren't in Walpole.
That's true.
So come and check out. You might find someone new.
I'm sure you will if you come and check it out.
And do you know, if there's no parking spaces in the front, which sometimes happens,
that's right,
you can park in the back.
In the back.
And there's a little sidewalk that runs around the side of the building that we're on.
Yeah. That's right. And so now that it's like approaching, real summertime, there should be no problem with snow.
Let's hope.
Let's hope.
Oh.
But anyway, Julie and I are, especially Julie, and actually all of the Jane, and the staff, we're all circulating around in both libraries, and so you may come in and see someone new. You never know.
You never know. You never know.
Anyhow, we are here for a purpose. Julie tells me that it's okay for me to run on and on.
I like when she runs on and on.
I get like this. Oh, well, no time change. Oh, okay. But I have some really exciting books to talk to you about. Last week, my sister and I, we were talking about a book that I wanted to recommend for, an oldie but goodie, because it's already out. And for the life of me, I can't think of the title. I should have written it down. Next week, for sure.
There we go.
But anyway, this week we have Linwood Barclay.
Ooh, what an interesting cover. Looks like shards of glass.
Yes, it is. Take Your Breath Away. Ooh, okay. And this Linwood Barclay once again proves himself a master of pace, structure, and suspense.
Ooh.
I know.
Love a good suspense.
Wow. So, Find You First starts with a bang and ends with an even bigger one. Barclay is a terrific writer, and he's outdone himself with this. It's the best book of his career. And you know who said that?
Who?
Stephen King.
Wow, that's high praise.
High praise.
Wow.
So anyway, I like this. I like the cover. It just, it's
very nice.
It's really good. So this sounds like a really good thriller.
It does.
So I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to. So if you come to get it and it's not here, blame me. But don't worry, it's always coming back.
And you're such a fast reader.
Oh. Yeah.
Yes.
Because I'm retired. So I have lots of time to read, especially in summertime. Okay. One Day I Shall Astonish the World. It's by Nina Stibbe, and it's Ian Patchett says, I honk like a goose through the whole thing.
Now, didn't you read the first page of this on Saturday?
On Saturday, I read the first page, and it has whet my appetite to actually get the book and read all of it. So this is, one day I shall astonish the world. Doesn't that sound great? That if you can do that,
it definitely does.
It definitely does. And this is such a nice summery blue book cover. It just begs you to say, "Oh, take me." I mean, the thing is, it's compassionate, wise, and capable of taking on the darkest human conditions and behavior without looking away.
Ah, now that's
So
intriguing.
That you're right.
Yes.
They're right. That sounds very intriguing. But I like the fact that she's going to astonish the world. And that's like, wow, that's a good thought, isn't it?
That is a good thought.
And I think that the nice cover kind of reflects that lightheartedness or something looking forward.
Right.
To a real, well, as they say, there's no subject upon which this could not be entertained.
Ooh,
So I know.
It is on my list to read. After you read the first chapter on Saturday, I put it right on my list.
Okay, because one day we could astonish the
You
world.
have already astonished the world, my
You
dear.
just never know. You just never know what's going to come about. Oh, so here is my go-to author, James Patterson. Well, he knows how to sell thrills and suspense and clear unwavering praise. That's from People magazine. Yes.
I thought you meant just people in general.
People in general. No, this Death of the Black Widow.
Ooh.
So apparently, this is one that's been out, and this is the first time in print, or back in print. First time in print.
Well, that's interesting because...
That is interesting.
Oh, I mean, the book you just looked at was the first time in print. I wonder what that means.
I think I'm going to research that.
I think you should, and let us know next week. Because that's the second time we've had one of his books that has said first time in print. And that doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. I know, and it's on his first night with Detroit PD, Officer Walter O'Brien is called into a murder scene. A terrified 20-year-old has bludgeoned her kidnapper with the skill that shocks even Walter's veteran partner. Well, now that sounds good.
Gets you right away, yes.
Wow. Anyway, one kiss and you're dead.
And you're dead.
So some people have remarked that I do a lot of mysteries and thrillers, and I'm trying to do something different, and I am going to actually. Well, I think a lot of our patrons like mysteries and thrillers, but there are other people who like love stories, and so in the coming weeks and months, I'm going to try to vary, books to review.
I've got a couple of good suggestions.
Oh, see, there you go.
Because I don't read too many mysteries.
That's right,
Yeah.
and I think that's a legitimate criticism, because I think a lot of our patrons do like it, and so when I look for new books.
That's what you're looking for.
But I'm going to look a bit further, and I would love to hear from you guys.
Marty, give us some hints.
That's right, because we could have theme reviews, like 1 week maybe all the new nonfiction books,
right? Or British rom-coms, which are so much fun,
right? Or British rom-coms, There's so many books.
There are so many books. And guess what came just as I was leaving the Walpole Library?
What?
A ginormous box of books.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. They didn't even open it. I had to leave, but it was a big box.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. I'm excited.
Oh my goodness. So anyway, and actually, we're open to suggestions.
Most definitely. You can just put them in the comments right below, because we always read the comments. So just put them in the comments.
Right. So
yeah.
Because actually, if you want to hear me babble on about what I like, that's fine. But if you have suggestions of things that books maybe you would like to hear about. I'm certainly open to that. We are certainly
open to that.
Because this is a partnership, me and Julie.
And our audience.
That's right.
Yes.
So you can't have one without the other. Wasn't that a song? You can't have one without the other.
Love and Marriage.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's it.
Oh, we're bad with songs like that.
Oh. And so here's James Lee Burke is one of my favorite authors. I've read everything. So he's very prolific. He's a good writer. Part of the series, I mean, you don't have to read them in order, but the characters do recur. And he goes back and explains some of them, and so it's easy to catch up. But his daughter, in one of the first entries, he rescued his daughter Alethea from a plane crash, and her parents were killed. But he rescued her and has brought her up.
In real life or in the book?
In the book.
Okay.
But Alethea
is his actual daughter.
Yes, and she writes also.
Yes.
So, and she's a very good writer. Quite different from her dad. Mm-hmm. But she writes with her characters are assistant DAs and lawyer like. Mm-hmm. But anyway, either one of them is good. And this is the latest in his Every Cloak Rolled in Blood. Now, is that the very first? So I think what I'm going to do on Saturday is read the first page on this one.
What a great idea.
Because I think that would be very, very good.
Yes. That's a great idea.
So anyway, don't be shy. Write in your comments, what you would like to see. Yeah. So I had
it's over there. Keep reaching. There you go.
I knew I picked out an oldie but goodie. And another one of my favorite Vermont authors is Archer Mayer. And this is his second book or third book. I was looking for the first one I think his Open Season. Mm-hmm. And this is how I got introduced to Archer Mayer. My husband and I were on our way up to look at our land that we had here. And I had picked up a used copy in a bookstore of the very first book. Mm-hmm. In the very first page it said, "Bang, bang, there's a body on the lawn."
And you were hooked.
and I was hooked. And on our way from Connecticut up to Walpole, I finished the book. That's how good it was.
Oh my goodness!
So
wow.
So anything that you if you haven't read Archer Mayer, he's a Vermont writer. He writes one book a year.
And he publishes his books through his own publishing company.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
And he's a Vermont man. He used to work the ambulance. The ambulance in Bellows Hall. Yeah. So we always want to support our Vermont authors. Yes. And so he's a good one. And actually this is a good book too.
Well, and if you have lived around here for a while, you recognize a lot of things in that book.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
So I love Joe Gunther. And this is, and actually I like this one because it's Bellows Falls. So anyhow, that's it for this week.
That sounds good.
So and write your comments and we'll do, whatever.
All kinds of books.
Right, because there's a wealth of books.
There are.
And not only in the North Walpole branch, but in the
Walpole
branch. And down in the Walpole Library in the village. And they can transfer books here, books there.
We can borrow from other libraries if we don't have it.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And so get your reading glasses
No excuse not to read.
Exactly. Especially in the summertime, in the good old summertime.
Most definitely.
So I think that's it for this week. Thank you for listening and tuning in. And please, don't be shy. Tell us what you really want.
Tell me what I want, what I really want. All right, we should stop. Bye, Carolyn.
Bye, Julie. Thank you.